Hi, it's Rudy. Alright, but for now, let's go rest. It seems like resting is like the most dangerous thing. What am I affected by here? Just Bane. What do you think, Halson? Do you have anything new to add?
A fine evening. A peaceful sky above, and nature's nighttime music all around.
How are you faring out here at the camp?
Wonderfully. If I'm honest, the grove was too comfortable for my tastes. I felt removed from nature. I'll miss my books, but I can find all the wisdom they contain out here, firsthand.
I actually have a bunch of your books. They might be in there, in the traveler's chest. Gale has something to say. I don't know whatever happened to that owl bear.
Ah, good evening to you. I take it you're here to pick me up on that bedtime story you were promised.
Yes, actually, that would be ideal.
Marvelous. It's a story full of answers long overdue. It's the story of a man who fell in love with a goddess.
Very well, I'll play along. Regale me, Gale.
Thank you. Once upon a time, not quite that long ago, there lived a wizard in a tower. The wizard was what one might call a prodigy, who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it, like a musician or a poet.
You're talking about
Such
yourself,
was
aren't you?
his skill that it earned him the attention of the mother of magic herself,
Mystara?
the Lady of Mysteries,
Oh,
Mystra.
Mistress, sorry. Teacher's pet, was he?
He fancied himself much more than that. He fancied himself favored above all others. Perhaps it was not quite love, but you see, the wizard was but a very young man. It was most certainly love to him. Mistress showed him the secrets beneath the veils. The gossamer veils first, draped across the weave. The delicate veils next, draped across her body. Chosen one, she whispered. She slipped them off completely.
Are you telling me the wizard made love to a goddess?
Yes, until one day, all too soon, the whispers stopped. The goddess spurned the mortal. The veils were drawn once more, and the wizard was left behind, heartbroken.
Okay. What happened next? I mean, you really thought something was going to happen?
Like so many of the heartbroken, he did something infinitely foolish. One has to think big if one seeks to win back a goddess. So the wizard thought big.
You know, that's true, though. When you're a young man, you fall in love with every goddess you come across of. I assume he did more than buy Mystra flowers.
In a word? Yes. Here goes. Once upon a time, very long ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his story for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic unleashed that day was phenomenal. Rolling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. A fragment of it was caught and sealed away in a book. No ordinary book, mind you. A tome of gateways that contained within it a bubble of astral plane. It was a fragment of primal weave locked out of time. Locked away from Mystra herself. What if, the silly wizard thought, what if after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
Well, Rudy's loving this story. And the wizard happened to have this book on hand, did he?
So it goes with wizards of Waterdeep. It is a city filled with the most obscure arcana. He obtained the book and took it into his study. As for what happened next, here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in.
A little more than letting me in.
Dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, then suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws. It's unstoppable as it digs through you and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Why show me this?
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Whoa, dude.
After all,
I think we might have stepped away from family friendly.
This Netherese taint, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as it absorbs weave, it remains stable, to an extent. The moment it becomes unstable, however.
You will die?
Rather worse, actually. It will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
So you're walking around tactical nuke, basically. So, yeah, you've been a primed explosive all this time.
Yes, it is my truth, finally revealed. It is this folly that led Mystra to abandon me completely. I can only hope that you won't abandon me as well. After all we've been through, surely we can brave even this side by side.
Well, I mean, that explains why you die all the time. Yeah, let's keep going, Gale.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. It is an honor to call you a friend.
You
Many
too, bud.
challenges lie ahead, but in this moment I believe nothing to be insurmountable.
I need you, though. You're our mage.
Should we call it a night? Or do you have questions for me?
What would permanently get rid of the orb?
The orb was kept safe and inert in a pocket of astral plane, suspended in time. If I can somehow manage to expel it from my body while in the astral plane, it will be rendered inert again. Alternatively, I could learn to control its chaotic magic. That is, to succeed where I failed before. Without Mystra's favor, I don't see how that may come to pass. Of course, there could be different answers as well. Faerun brims with more magic than any one wizard could fathom, let alone comprehend. Who knows what outlandish solutions may yet present themselves.
Are you still in love with Mystra?
I'll be honest with you. I don't know. She's my muse still, the embodiment of magic. But the embodiment of love? Only if we ever meet again will I know.
Let's call it a night.
Good night, then. And thank you.
Now, I can't seem to get this book from Astarion, who just refuses to let it go.
Oh no, that book is mine.
What if I go send to camp?
Oh no, that book is mine.
No. But maybe I can take it off his corpse. I can use that scroll of guiding bolt. Yeah, we got a bunch of crap to sell. I think this is the crowd we're going to take with us into the Underdark. Shadowheart's really good at sneaking. Oh, and actually I think she was interested in going into the Underdark. She can also see in the dark, which is nice. And I wanted to take Astarion, so perhaps we'll leave our Githyanki behind. Are you okay, Rudy? You look ill.
Speak quickly.
I need you to wait for me in camp.
Shook, you believe you can survive without me?
Yeah.
As you say, do not keep me waiting.
As you say. Let's take Shadowheart. turns out Shadowheart would have been the best choice for the Necromancy book.
Something the matter?
Join me. Oh, what is this little artifact you have, the box?
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Join me.
All right. Some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
Wow, she leveled up a ton. I think it's because we've never used her before. Also, let's equip her, shall we? What can we do better than a mace? Well, I can give her a staff. It doesn't look like she can use the Faithbreaker. She can't use the Shattered Flail, though. And I've got the good shield, do I? Did I leave the other shield over here? Metal shield, yeah. Let's take this one. And you can use medium armor, right? I should probably take this too. Could give her a two-handed maul. Let's try that metal shield out, just for a little difference. Wow, that looks awesome. Flaming fist, too. That's not the thing. Chain shirt, let's switch that up with some scale mail. She could use a helmet too, but I don't think we have one. Let's do a quick level up. Okay, new spells learned. New things from the trickery domain. Let's take out Make Water. Command Halt could be useful. I don't really like Bane or the way that it works. If I'm going healing, then you can go other options. I don't want to totally take away your healing ability, but like Shield of Faith and maybe Hold Person. Does this only work on people? I'll leave you the one healing spell. Let's take out Guiding Bolt and put in, like, some more trickery spells. Except, she should have another level. So now she's level 4. Could give her a feat. Like Shield Master. Just gives you dex saving throws. We could give her, like, heavily armored. And then she could use heavy armor. And we up her strength by 1, which really wouldn't hurt. Yeah, I think that's the right move. Should get the +2 bonus there. Picked up Light as a spell. That's probably fine. And, I don't want Bane. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you. Let's do Prayer of Healing, just because it's an awesome out-of-combat spell. Except, do we go up another one? No, but now I can use that heavy armor. Which with her bad dex is the way to go. Ringmail's the same as what I'm wearing. Somebody else have better armor than that? You're wearing ringmail. Wait, am I not? I can use heavy armor. Why can't she use heavy armor?
You deserve to be banished.
Ah, but now she can use the half plate. Cool, perfect. just for a visual difference. And it functions exactly the same. Alright, let's rest. When we come back, we're going to head into the Underdark and see what we can find down there. It's supposed to be the Night Song and a few other things still missing. So we'll check that out. 3 out of the 4 of us can see in the dark. She now has the light cantrip, so that doesn't hurt. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. And we'll see you guys all next time.
That's how you know I don't fuck around. I'm playing every day. That's how you know I don't fuck around. Ask your mom, she'll tell you the same.